Okay, so Cap Streams. That's what I'm going by on Twitch now, and on Twitter, and on YouTube. Yeah, so it's Cap Streams, and then capped_streams on YouTube, because Cap Streams was taken on YouTube, which is kind of fucking crazy. Yeah, but this whole thing came about because of the Discord username thing. Actually, you know what? We're gonna have a surprise guest on this stream, as in it's a surprise to him that he is a guest. So let's get that going right now. Welcome to the stream, Bento. Did you just wake up?
No.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Fuck. That's right. Yeah, I was talking to you earlier. But yeah, I'm talking about the username shit. Do you wanna complain about the username thing?
The Discord username stuff?
Yeah, Discord username stuff.
I can complain about the Discord username stuff for maybe 7 million hours. I'm so mad. I don't. Okay,
I don't have a plan. I didn't have a plan for stream today, so that's perfect.
Okay, great. I don't know why they did this to begin with. I guess it's just like old company people like really, really wanting random changes that don't really have any meaning. They announced the username change thing, and they were like, we have this really cool system that works where everybody gets their own unique username, or yeah, everyone can have their own username regardless of whether it's unique or not. Even if there's like 100 other people with your username, you can still have it because there's this funny number at the end of it. But apparently, memorizing 4 numbers is impossible for the average human at the current moment. And so, what they decided to do is make it so you have to add more than 4 numbers to most usernames.
Yes.
By making them just twitter.com. I don't know what order to begin explaining this dog shit system. There's so many separate parts to it. Every single person on the platform, whatever username they had was pre-claimed for them, like hard-coded in the system of Discord. I mean, except for staff, because staff get whatever.
They cheated.
Yeah, they did cheat. They actually just got staff privilege.
I applied for this internship at Discord. In the winter, and it was like cool internship, Discord, crazy high pay. It was like something like $60 an hour.
Oh damn, what the fuck?
But now I'm thinking, like, if I'd got that internship, would I have been able to snag capped on Discord with staff privilege?
You would have very easily been able to snag capped, probably before the public even knew about this change.
That's fucked.
You could have done whatever. You could have claimed like the username Bob if you wanted. You could literally have taken any username except for like Ian.
That's so fucked.
That's the other staff member that exists. There's 2. For all the plebeians then, beneath the staff's wiggling feet, like whatever username they had, so if your username was Bento6969, the username Bento6969 without the hashtag was pre-claimed for you, unless you were the first person, the oldest Discord account with your username. In which case, without the numbers, it was claimed for you. And so, if the people who made their accounts in May 2015, whoever was named Bob, he got to take Bob. The first problem is that when they initially rolled this out, they made it so that people who were partner Discord server havers got to claim their username first before everyone else, because there's a lot of like famous people who have Discord partnership. And it would be bad to let people impersonate other people. The problem is, they did not get priority status for the claiming part. They only got priority status to pick their username.
They didn't get their names reserved?
No. So if you're Markiplier FNAF, and you're trying to make your Discord username Markiplier, too bad, because there's a guy who made his Discord account 3 minutes before yours that took the name Markiplier because he thought it was funny, and now he gets to be Markiplier and you literally can't. And this happened to most of the people who have partnered servers, and they didn't revert it. They did not go back and fix it. The second issue is Markiplier is probably a bad example, because there were random instances of people who were able to pick whatever username they wanted, regardless of the pre-claiming thing. So the guy who had Markiplier, his name before that was like Chase.
Wow.
He was just unrelated to any Markiplier or anything, but he just got to take that username. KSI's was taken, I think. There were a couple other people, just like random. A couple people got like random words, but then
I didn't even know that. That's.
But then my friend Wrench wanted to just be Wrench, but she couldn't be Wrench because there was another Wrench before her. Who the hell is making their account in the first 2 months of Discord operating and naming themselves Wrench?
I thought that it was because they reserved like every English word as well.
That's what I thought initially, but that was just because people didn't understand how the claiming system worked. Partnered people assumed that they were able to pick whatever username they wanted. And so they started going for random English words, but they realized that fucking random guy who made his account before the dawn of time and picked his username as every English word.
Right.
Had all of them pre-claimed for him.
Okay. So that's alright, I understand now.
So basically every English word was claimed by someone, like, within the first 5 months of Discord's existence, somehow. Because people who have old accounts get their accounts, like, they get to sell their accounts to weird shady people for money. And those shady people now have a horde of accounts that are from May 2015. And they got to take a bunch of words, maybe, if they were smart about it. Because I think there was a period after the username change where you could have changed your actual username and it would have claimed it for you still. Because I learned about the thing happening and I got an alt from my friend and I named it Among Us Fan 69 and that was the name that got claimed for me.
Nice.
But yeah, it was very annoying. So all of the partners complained about it and Discord literally sat on their ass because the reality of it is that most of the employees in Discord also don't like this change. And it's kind of just like big head of Discord guy demanded that we do this and we're forced to do it now. A side thing, they announced I think today that they're removing permanent invites from every server unless you're a community server.
Why?
I don't know. So if your server is not listed as a community server, which I think there's like prerequisites for, then you cannot have a permanent invite.
The server that I don't even use anymore is a community server.
Trolled.
That's not the worst change though. I mean that's.
But it's annoying if you want to be able to invite friends to your server with the same easy link every time, but you don't want randoms to be able to join through the search bar. Too bad. I guess you get owned. I don't know why they're doing that.
Wasn't a custom invite link like a perk of being server boosted? So is that not a thing anymore?
Oh no, that is. Oh no, wait, that's a good question. I'm actually not sure.
I hope it's still a thing. Because like people are paying for Nitro for that reason. So like.
Yeah, I would have to.
And they're paying extra even.
Discord isn't really caring about whether all of the features on their platform are working. Because I learned today that we were trying to make a group chat for like a test that we were doing. Someone tried to add someone to a group DM, and it didn't work because it was trying to add their old username to the group DM. But they had taken a new username. So the add to group DM button, as far as I'm aware, unless that was just a one-off, is completely broken.
Amazing. This literally happened to me while I was setting up my stream, right? I made this change, including the change to my username, but like also getting out my mic again, and I wasn't thorough enough. I didn't prepare, and it was fucked up for like 8 minutes. And then I fixed it, and I think it's working now. I hope it's working now.
Really, it's working now.
But is it the same with Discord? Did they just like not check everything?
No, they absolutely did not check everything. I don't know why.
I have to assume they didn't check everything because like I don't.
No. A lot of different places within Discord. I think mostly bots that aren't technically part of Discord, but like also a couple of non-bot related areas are listing everyone's username with just a #0 at the end for no real reason.
Oh shit! I made a bot. I run a bot for my friend. Well. In theory, I run a bot for my friend. I haven't actually run it in a long time. But it looks like it got... Oh, shit.
What?
I mean, there's no longer a tag anymore. Like, if you click on its profile. Huh. I don't know. I actually don't know. I haven't logged into the developer website on Discord in a long time. So I need to check if there's anything. Because I know bots are supposed to get usernames, too.
Does Dino have a name yet? No, Dino still has a hashtag. But they reserved that name for the I don't know what's going on.
Well, surely they did, right?
I mean, I know they did. It was in the list.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
There was a list of words that they pre-claimed. A couple of English words were outright blocked. I think like frost, for example.
Why?
It's just no one can ever have it. I don't know why. They just claimed a bunch of names randomly.
I mean, I get reserving, like, reserving, i.e., for the purposes of blocking them off, like bad words, right? But not Frost. What the hell is wrong with Frost?
There were a lot of like AA was on the list. Among Us was on the list.
That makes sense. Well, does the official.
I don't
Us
think
devs
Among
get
Us
to
got
be?
Among Us. I don't think so. I haven't checked admittedly, but
That's fucked.
it's funny. Even during like the partner rollout, literally the Lego company was complaining to Discord that they couldn't get at Lego because someone else, like random Joe from 2015, had claimed at Lego by having an account with the name Lego because he really likes Legos and he's 12. Everyone just got completely owned in that situation. And then when they started rolling it out to normal users, a couple things became apparent. I don't know the exact numbers, but I think for every month of non-Nitro users that the change got rolled out to, 4 whole months or more potentially of Nitro users got the change.
That's what I heard too.
So my account is December of 2021, this account that I'm on, and I got the change today.
Yeah.
And people who made their account in 2017 and don't have an active Nitro subscription before like March 1st are still waiting. Like they also just got it today.
Yeah.
Really very silly.
Very silly.
And 2, it became very apparent that there's not really anyone, unless you're a very, very old Discord user, who was able to get their name at all. Every single person I know, like for example, Osu players who are not partnered, most of them did not get their username, despite them having pretty unique usernames, some of them. Like my Bento Kage was claimed by someone. Because my Discord username is Bento, and not Bento Kage. I wasn't able to claim Bento Kage, because someone, it doesn't matter when, they could have made their account probably yesterday, has the username. And I don't know who it is. And I'm very scared. Another thing that I noticed today, it also locks you out of changing your username if you're trying to try different things. It's very annoying about that. But what I learned today is, I tried to, because I have an alt account that got the change earlier, and I claimed the name like Bento69 on it, just as a placeholder. Then I changed that alt name to something else, and I tried to move Bento69 to my main account. It still says it's taken. I'm pretty sure I have to wait a week.
That wouldn't surprise me, yeah.
I mean, here, I'll try right now. No. I'm getting trolled.
I mean, yours is still pretty good.
I don't like it. I don't like having a random period in the middle.
Well, I mean...
It sucks.
I'm not gonna say my full Discord username out loud, by the way, but, I mean, mine is... Like, my name... I go online by capped, so, like, that's... I was, like, fucked from the start. Because there's like a million other capped. Yeah, so I was just kind of screwed, but I got, like, a decent one. I got one that I'm okay with.
Oh.
So.
I
had a different one before and then I changed it. So.
I trolled myself extra hard because I got
one of our friends is.
Oh, and I named it Among Us Fan 420, and then I got my other friend's alt and I named it Among Us Fan 69. And now because those both got those names claimed on those accounts, I can't take them on my main account. I was thinking of being Bento the Great Destroyer of World 69 because it's really comically long. But we'll have to see about that one. That one's still in the workshop.
In the idea bin.
Yeah, a lot of people just got impersonated and trolled, and so unless you have like a super unique nickname like word numbers, then probably someone's taking your username. Like fucking Swagbert was taken. That's crazy. Who's out here with Swagbert?
Other than the guy we know.
there should be one person with the name, any kind of Swagbert name, but apparently there's a lot of them, and that's crazy to me.
On the topic of the username thing, I was sort of thinking about my username anyway. I didn't want my branding to be associated with Overwatch anymore.
Yeah.
Because I do like many other things other than Overwatch on Twitch. I was like so shocked. I thought it would have to be like 43 capped or something like that, or like capped with a bunch of underscores.
Yeah.
But apparently, I like looked today, and capped streams wasn't taken, and I was like, what the fuck? It's just like something so easy to think about.
Yeah.
And take, but apparently nobody had, so that's cool. I'm really happy about that. That's really nice. It's great on Twitch because it makes sense for you to need to have a unique name on Twitch because of how people find you. People find you by your URL, which is based on your username. So it's the same thing with Twitter, and it's the same thing with YouTube now. So in those cases, it makes sense to have unique usernames. But in Discord's case, there's no reason to. It's just objectively a downgrade, and I'm really mad. As are you,
Discord as a platform is not supposed to be a social media platform. It's supposed to be messaging people.
Well, the thing is, my theory is that they're trying to become a social media. I think this could go one of three ways, right? The first way is they launch their own social media type platform. It would probably be like, Twitter but Discord. Option 2 is they buy a social media startup and integrate it into Discord, or option 3 is they get bought by a social media company. There would be riots in the streets if like Twitter bought Discord. If like Elon Musk ended up owning,
that would be
like
really
Discord.
funny. Because then he could change. He could do that idea he had where he's gonna turn Twitter into a dating app, and he could do that on Discord.
Discord already is a dating app. Let's be real.
Well, yeah.
That's not true. That's not true. I don't want to encourage people to like e-date on Discord, please.
Discord is a dating application.
That's
I agree.
Bento's words, not mine. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I'm saying it.
Okay.
You go into the server search bar and you type in e-dating. And you get taken to Wahoo World.
There's like 1,000. There's like millions, I'm sure.
There are so many of them. It's like really comically funny.
I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look.
I typed e-dating into the search bar in Discord, and one of the first things that came up was Among Us India.
Well, speaking of Twitter dating, though, did you hear about Elon Musk's idea to launch a like video platform on Twitter, and he called it X Video?
His new really awesome video website with a unique name that no one has ever taken before.
Yeah, I certainly have never heard
of. Really awesome. It's definitely not a top 15 visited website in the world. Surely that is going to end as a good idea. What the fuck is he trying to do? He's just trying to make like YouTube too?
Yeah, I guess.
Who's gonna use that? Didn't they already add like stories that one time?
Twitter, they added fleets, and then they took them away, and then they brought them back, and then I think they took them away again. I don't know. That was a very short-lived feature. But yeah, I mean, everybody added stories. Like Instagram added stories, fucking Facebook added stories, YouTube added stories.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make sure that I don't like die.
Yeah. Good night, Bento.
I have to go actually take care of myself. Good night.
Thanks for letting me use you for content.
Yeah. All good. All good. See ya.
See ya. Alright, that was fun.